Uh-oh.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh, there he is! His tail is off!
It's missing something.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Alright, we are back in Stormworks, and today I am joined by Tofu, Ben, and Jlkillen, and we are going to become air crash investigators. So that's going to be fun. Basically, one of us is going to crash the plane, the one you see behind us, and then the rest of us are going to investigate that crash and guess what happened. So let's go ahead, let's hop into it, and let's see how well we do. Anyways, you guys should head over to the hangar while I set up my plane for its inevitable crash, and then I'll crash it and you guys will guess to see what happened. Uh-oh, Airlines is ready for another successful flight. Let's give it a little more power. There we go, and we are off the ground.
No peeking, Ben.
Oh, look, an airplane. That's not foreshadowing at all.
Alright, so I've now gained some altitude and I'm at a different part of the map, so I think it's time to crash the plane. So, here we go. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I heard that.
Loud.
Really? You guys heard that?
Yeah.
That was very loud.
Alright. Well, that was strange. Anyways, the plane is now about to crash.
Where's it at?
Guys, come on, we have to look.
I know. I can't find it at all.
I see the light in the sky.
You do?
Oh,
What
it is
direction?
diving downward.
I don't see it.
The plane
think
is
it's
crashing.
nosediving.
I can confirm the plane is
Oh, I
crashing.
see it.
I don't see it.
It appears the plane does not have a tail section.
We are going down. This is not good.
You're going down wing first.
Yeah, sideways.
We've crashed.
You did?
Yep.
I cannot see any of that.
The plane has gone down. Alright, I'm going to try to swim out, and you guys should teleport over to me and
Down the tail
see what
section.
happened. Oh, really? That fast?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yes. The tail section is in 3
Whoa.
pieces.
Judging by all the marks of all the scratches and debris and stuff, I'm leading to believe that a lot of the T4 is placed around the front, but also on the left, on the right wing, actually, is the right wing, has some damage as well. So I think it was on the right tip of the right wing the C4 is placed.
I definitely do think there may have been a C4 placed somewhere in the cockpit, or just behind the cockpit, for the sole reason of the entire cockpit section is damaged, as opposed to just the front being damaged from the impact, and then the tail section. Obviously, there was C4 placed there.
Yeah, one of the pieces, I'm looking at it right now, it's heavily damaged. Like, I don't think a simple impact would have done that.
I will add, I am noticing that the number 3 engine and the number 1 engine, or wait,
I think
that is the number 4 engine. The number 3 and 4 engines are damaged, almost entirely through, which tells me there was some kind of explosion right in between the number 3 and 4 engines.
But that could also be just from the crash itself too, when it actually went
Well,
down.
but the thing is, the number 1 and 2 engines,
Yeah, they
really
seem
not
fine.
damaged.
So I think what happened is the tail snapped off first, causing the plane to start spinning out of control, and then the rest of the damage happened to the wing and the cockpit.
100% we can confirm there was an explosion in the tail section.
Yes.
because
Yeah.
We saw the plane falling with no sight of the tail section. Tail section was like a mile and a half away.
So Tofu was right. The plane exploded at the tail fell off, and then all of the damage was a result of just crashing into the water. So that is what happened. So good job, guys, and let's go ahead and let's go with the next person to crash the plane, and that'll be Ben.
Me.
Yes, there it is.
Oh, there goes Ben flying.
There we go.
Can hear him
Oh my
overhead.
gosh, I went straight into the roof.
Yeah, I hit the roof too, I think. I think I hit a light.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh, there he is! His tail is off!
It's missing something.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
He's going down. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No,
that's
this is it, yeah.
There's no recovery.
He's gone.
Let's actually respawn that, considering you guys kind of
We saw everything.
Yeah.
exactly
Oh,
how
there's
the
the
crash
tail.
happened.
Look at the tail, just sitting on the runway.
Oh.
Okay, let's actually do a little bit of an analysis. We can probably assume that he bumped the tail on the runway and took off without it.
Yes,
Yeah,
I would agree with
exactly
that.
what happened.
Case closed. Alright, folks, what a nice, wonderful day in air traffic control. As you can see, this is exactly what happens in an air traffic control tower. Oh,
Baller.
wow. That is the worst basketball ever because it actually slides on the ground. Take this.
I got
Oh,
it.
hold on.
You good?
Ben, did you just crash?
Yes, I did.
I think I got a lag spike, so that might.
Alright, let's look on the map and see where he is.
Right,
Oh,
let's teleport.
he's over there.
Oh my gosh, it is raining pieces for me. I just teleported.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Alright, this one's going to be a little more difficult to analyze. As you can see, the plane is actually crumpled together. Here we have the cockpit, and then we've got the tail section right next to it. Which means, at least from what I've seen, the plane was diving nose first. Because
Oh, that makes sense.
how could you get the tail, unless it kind of flipped over and rocketed towards the front of the crash, but how could you get it right where the cockpit is if the plane wasn't nosing down? Now, let's see if we can find the four corners. Do you guys know what the four corners are?
No.
Okay, so it's the cockpit, the left wing, the right wing, and the tail.
Oh, I see.
So we've got the cockpit and the tail,
Right.
so let's go find the wings.
No,
Wait,
no,
do you see one of the wings? Oh wait, no, that's the tail.
no clip is allowed.
No clip. Alright, I'm about to reach the top of the hill.
I found some more chairs.
Oh!
Yeah, it's like a corner section of like.
Oh, I found it!
Chairs.
It's over
Is it?
here. It's
Wait,
on
where's
fire.
that?
Actually, I think I found the midsection. It's way back here. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Okay, so I see part of a
Oh.
wing here, and then I see the midsection that's on fire with the landing gear down, and we've got the engine. Oh,
Wait,
wow.
these are both the wings.
Yep.
I think, right?
Oh, yep.
Okay,
Look at it over
so-
here. This is the wing right over here, the rest of it. So,
Okay, I think I have a good hypothesis.
all right, what is it, Tofu?
I think the bomb was all in the exact center of the plane, which caused it to just crumble and then just fall straight to the ground. It just fell apart.
Are you saying it disintegrated? Like the tail
Basically.
in the front fell off?
Yeah, at least for the
Yeah.
center part where the wings connect to.
But how does that explain how the tail is right next to the cockpit?
I guess just the way it crashed, probably.
Maybe it was still connected, like
Yeah, it was still
as
connected.
an
but, like-
overhang, not like the bottom part, but like the part that goes over, like above.
Interesting. That's actually a very good theory. You know what? I'm gonna guess that there was an explosion or a C4 placed right on this wing, and maybe on the engines, but certainly in the center of the plane.
So, I don't remember exactly if I placed one in the middle. I know for sure I placed one at a detachment point at the bottom of the aircraft, just behind the cockpit section, and then one just behind the wing. But I don't know if I placed one in the center. What happened was this whole section completely separated from the aircraft. So this was falling on its own. And then the fuselage was falling nose first into the ground. I think at the last second it might have kind of tipped over onto its side, but I don't exactly remember. It was either on its side or straight down.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that was a job well done. So Tofu, are you ready to crash your plane?
Yes, I am.
Alright, sounds good. So let's respawn and go again. Do you see what I'm
Oh,
doing?
God.
I'm automatically winning, Jlkillen. How are you?
Up. Oh, up.
Jlkillen, how
Uh-oh.
are you launching yourself?
I just stand on it and then I click E and then I don't move
Oh.
my camera.
Tofu, did you just crash?
Almost. We're still
Oh,
going
I see
down.
him! I
Giant
see him
angle.
going down!
I just
God.
learned that you could actually throw things. in the
Jlkillen,
game.
come out here. Look at this. He's going
This
down.
is. Oh God.
He
Oh,
just
look
went
at this.
behind. Yeah, he just went behind
he's
the
in,
mountain.
oh, now he exploded.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go investigate. Alright, so here we are. The plane is actually remarkably intact. So this will be fun, because now we don't have much of a mystery to uncover. Well, maybe we do. I'm not sure. We've got a bit of damage. The first thing that I'm noticing is this. So we've got damage here, and I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's part of the explosion or the impact. We do know it impacted inverted nose down. At least that's what we saw. And the tail was probably a result of it just sort of landing or crashing down. So I'm not super concerned about that. But this wing, though, this wing is damaged. But why would it be damaged if nothing really made contact with it?
Yeah, like you said, I think one point of interest is the damage here on the bottom. And somehow there's damage even though it impacted on its roof, it seems like. So I'm not sure how it would reach damage up here. So I want to say that there might have been C4 placed at that part, like right in front of the wings.
You know, I do believe that that is possible. When I saw it crashing, I noticed a white vapor, I would say, or maybe fuel, leaking out from the wing. And I think I know where that's from. Come over here. How is that damaged, or how was that open when it was crashing? That's a question.
I'm in space again.
Yeah,
Wow.
Don't touch the landing gear.
Really? Let me try. Well, it probably won't work for me because I'm the server
Oh.
host. Oh, wow. I just saw somebody's legs on the wheels there.
I got that on camera. I just see him shoot straight up.
Anyways, back to the investigation. I think that there was C4 on the wing or on the engine.
Yeah.
And
Because
then maybe
I remember the like you said, like I remember basically it looked like fuel was dumping out. So I assume C4 would have detonated. It started pumping fuel out through that damaged hatch, and then it went inverted and crashed.
Are you guys ready for the reveal?
Absolutely.
You guys got it pretty much spot on. So I placed the C4 on every single engine, 2 on the left wing, and 1 on around the back.
Oh.
It crashed inverted, but the C4 didn't do as much damage as I thought. But you're right about the fuel leaking. There was a fluid leaking from this engine right here. And the way it crashed, it went nose first, a slow, like, inverted nose first, and just split apart upon crashing.
Alright, so next up is Jlkillen. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I'm taller than you.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. Actually, you know what? Stay there.
Okay.
Watch this. Ready?
Watch this.
I'm as tall as you.
You know what?
Alright, here
Almost.
we go.
Oh. Are you crashing?
Yep.
Alright, so here we are, and wow, I mean, the plane is not as eviscerated as what Ben did with it, but it is still pretty well destroyed. So, yeah, any ideas?
So, my hypothesis, 100% positive, this wing did explode, because this part has not impacted the ground in any way, on both sections, like both the side that's still on the aircraft and then the wing are both heavily damaged, and also because the fuel dump panel is open, that should not be open. I feel like there was an explosion on the connector for the left wing, and then the outboard connector for the right wing may have exploded, but I'm not
It looks like it did. I
entirely
mean,
sure.
I think it has. I think both wings are kind of just like,
Yeah.
just both had bunch of bombs rigged to each side.
So I'm gonna throw this out here. If you guys come down the hill a little bit, there is the tail of the plane flattened out on the ground over here. So I'm pretty confident that the aircraft had a mid-air breakup somewhere between the point where the back fuselage merges up with the wing.
Here's my idea. So what I think is there definitely was an explosion that took off that wing. I feel like, even though, like, I mean the tail, my bad. Like, the tail definitely got snapped off first. But looking at some damage here, I think as it came, there's also big explosion in the center line here. I mean, there's no other way this would have popped off and made this a convertible. Like, I feel like a lot of the explosives were centered around this whole, like, center part of the fuselage. And the plane came down at an angle, not, like, pretty steep, but not, like, steep enough where the nose hits first, like a lawn dart. I think it landed in a way where it would just scrape across the mountain side, and then with the force of the impact, snapped both wings off.
I actually would agree with that. Yeah.
So a lot of the parts are actually wrong. I never placed any C4 behind the wings nor on the wings.
Oh.
I primarily placed them in this general area on the basically in the front of the wings, like in this area, and then I put some right in this area, like where there's that divider right here. I put some like on the sides right here. So the explosion was mainly concentrated in like this area.
Wow.
And then, like you said, it did actually break apart and broke in half. And this part started spiraling, like just spinning out of control, and then just slammed into the ground.
Wow,
Interesting.
That's completely different from what all of us thought. That's crazy.
That is like, it's so interesting to see like what really happened compared to what we see from the crash site. Alright, so that is gonna do it. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see y'all next time, guys. Goodbye.